Hello everybody, my name is Sasha. I am focus student. This is my focus project. I want to show you about the history of the General Cemetery. In the presidency of Marshal Antonio José de Sucre, the Supreme Decree establishing the construction of the cemetery was decided on January 24, 1831. From then until this date, the inhabitants of the city had buried their dead. This cemetery, apart from hosting many deceased among the several heroes of our country, celebrities and artists, is also where we find a lot of historical and architectural wealth that we can see in the various mausoleums. The Arc de Triomphe. In the main entrance, we have the Arc de Triomphe, built between 1831 and 1835. This monument has a Roman classic style, measured 14 meters high. The Arc de Triomphe has intended to originate the commemoration of the military victories. So, for the design, the Arc de Triomphe would represent as the entrance to the other world. The chapel of the General Cemetery has built in the 1840s by the architect Mario del Carpio, who has an Art Deco style seen from above. The church is in the shape of the cross. The chapel is the only one that is in the cemetery and is the most important because this is where the most for disease endure. The Cisneros Mausoleum. Cisneros Mausoleum, located in the Park Elysium. Period of execution was 1910 to 1920. Has an eclectic architecture style. In this cover, we can observe different sculptures like the trumpeter angels, denoted with crown of flowers, the angel with daisy, and the cherub with flowers. Mausoleum Bautista Saavedra. Bautista Saavedra was born in 1869 after his death in 1939. Saavedra was a lawyer, professor, writer, and the president of Bolivia. In his presidency was noted from the greater control of the mining activities, the promotion of labor protection laws, and the right to strike. The mural of the mausoleums date from 1958, sculpted by Hugo Alvarez. Its style is formed by Art Deco within the indigenous current. Perez Velasco Family Mausoleum. Perez Velasco, born in 1854 and died in 1904, was a businessman and vice-president of Bolivia in 1980, commanded an army corps in the battle of the Alto de la Alianza in the Pacific War. This mausoleum was executed between in 1900 and 1910 between of the design factor. The structure is formed in the neo-Gothic style, built in marble. In the center, we see the bust of the Perez Velasco, next to Mercurio and the Virgin Maria with the baby Jesus. Hurtado Mendoza Family Mausoleum. This work is of the modern style, within on the indigenous current. It was made in granite stone by Hugo Alvarez. stand out for its simplicity and artistic quality. On the right side, we can see the figure of the Mary Magdalene embraced the cross. This mausoleum was executed in 1958. Machicado Vizcarra Family Mausoleum. This mausoleum was executed between 1915 to 1920. Another work done by Hugo Alvarez, in which the main element is the structure of the Jesus carved in granite stone, wearing a white medal and tunic cinches the waist. This work has the name of Christ Indian. Talking about the character that was in life was Flavio Machicado. He was a prominent businessman who exploited the granite stone in the famous quarries of Comanche, endowing the strength of La Paz City with this fundamental material. However, Machicado went on the history of La Paz for his constant work in favor of the art and the culture, and as creator of the Flaviadas, gathering throngs with the appreciation for learning music is encouraged. The José Manuel Pando Mausoleum. José Manuel Pando was born in Luribay. He was a Bolivian political and military. He was president of Bolivia from 1899 to 1904. In the year 1917, General Pando's mysteriously moved in the Enco 20 kilometers for the La Paz City. The mural of the mausoleum dates sculpture framed in the Art Deco style within the indigenous current, done by Hugo Alvarez. Vicente Ascarrón Family Mausoleum. This mausoleum is located in Paseo de la Recoleta. Vicente Ascarrón was a notable military and political. He stood out for his charismatic and social sensibility within Bolivia's society. This mausoleum characteristic is the part of the Neolithic period executed in 1790s to 1910. The sculpture is square-based, chopped type, is built in white marble, reach 8 meters in height.